Hi, this is IK. Welcome to PostsList rendering. Initial rendering state was initial state. Post was empty, it is here. Status idle and error null. State is object with the three properties post array, status string idle, error properties error null, string also. It is initial rendering. After initial rendering, we have a use effect, and use effect called fetch post, and the second rendering state. After second rendering, here it is, we have changed only loading. It was first action what send fetch post, tank function fetch post. It is after second rendering, post empty, status loading, error null. And third rendering, after third rendering of post reducer, we have array post full array, status succeeded, and error null. In console log, we have first initial rendering, status idle, error null, and array null members, empty array for post. Second rendering, array null, status loading, and error null. Third rendering, array two members, post 1, post 2, status succeeded, error null. If you have installed Redux Toolkit developers extension for your browser, you can click here and Redux, and here it is first rendering init, second and the state is here it is post empty, status idle, error null. After that, fetch post activate, and first we have pending, fetch post pending, and in that moment we have a loading, only change in loading. Here in state, it is state in output of reducer. And the third rendering of post is fulfilled, and we have posts full of array. There is a two object, and status succeeded, error again null. In code, we have initial state is post empty array, status idle, error null. And after fetch post, we have pending. In that moment, have changed only state status loading. And after that, we have fulfilled and status succeeded. And in fulfilled, we have payload concat to original, to copy of original post, of original array. This is component post list, console log post, status, and error. It is three properties of our state. First rendering is initial rendering. Every component there is initial rendering. And in that initial rendering, after initial rendering, we have initial state. And after that, because of use effect, activate. It is event finished mounting, finished rendering, finished initial rendering, that moment, that event, activate use effect. In use effect function, we dispatch, there is dispatch tang function fetch post. Tang function fetch post dispatch action type pending, and it was second rendering. Every action is separate rendering. In that rendering pending, we have changes only in status. Status idle became status loading, and fetch post after that sending third action, status succeeded. It was action type fulfilled, and we get all posts in array. First rendering, initial rendering, state is initial state. Second rendering is because of action type pending. We have status changed in loading, and third rendering was because action type fulfilled, and that rendering give us a new state. Its status succeeded, error null, and post was full of empty, and we see it post on the screen. Thank you for watching this video.